Hi, I'm Jo. Welcome to my channel. Our Vinyasa flow today will be moving through a sequence of poses to lengthen and strengthen the core, so working into the front and the back body, but also lengthening and strengthening into the quads, so that when we come towards the end of the class, where we'll take a couple of options of Ustrasana, camel pose, the body will be nice and ready for that. Take the options that work best for you throughout the class and hit the pause if ever you need to. That's the joy of your online YouTube yoga practice. So we'll start off with a little breathing, a little meditation, closing down the eyes. So bring yourself into a comfortable seat. It doesn't need to be cross-legged like me. If not, any seat that works for you, just closing down the eyes, resting your hands anywhere, either on your knees or in your lap. And we'll start to connect to the breath. Just moving out of shallow breathing and taking the breath in and out through the nose, just a little longer, a little deeper. Trying to bring all your focus there on how the breath feels, visualizing it moving three-dimensionally through your body. We're trying to just still the mind a little bit here so that we can ground ourselves, preparing for our Vinyasa flow. Softening into the jaw, allowing the shoulders to weigh just a little heavier, but still noticing that nice long spine. If the mind begins to wander, just observe it. Be aware that it happened. Bring it back to the breath. We will take a little pranayama, Ujjayi pranayama. So if you're not entirely familiar with Ujjayi, it's in and out through the nose, only you're creating a slight constriction of the vocal cords, just like you would when you get that feeling when you sigh, or when you say shh. So maybe you just want to have a little go with it. Don't overthink it. It's not necessarily about the sound, it's more about how much longer and deeper the breath can become. And you could move into a 5-count inhale and a 5-count exhale. We're going to think of the heart chakra today and opening into the heart. So chest openers. So as you think about what that might mean to you, working with your heart chakra or opening your heart, maybe if any thoughts don't arise at all, you could think about having a little more love and compassion for yourself, so that you can have a little more love and compassion for others. If you think of Satya, truth, from the 8 limbs of yoga, we'll move with truthfulness and have a true heart. Let's prepare now to move the body, open up the eyes, and meet me at the back of the mat in a child's pose, but we're making it active and it's wide-legged, so big toes touch, the knees come wide. And as you extend your arms, you're placing your fingertips on the mat so the palm is lifted and then the forehead can come down any amount. With the arms and the palms lifted, pressing actively into the finger pads, you're just going to begin to rock the torso a little side to side. So right shoulder and rib cage lifts, and then you switch. Left rib cage and shoulder lifts, and then just rocking a little side to side with the torso. Maybe the gaze turns under each armpit as you rock. A little somatic movement. Then as you come through center, see if you can reach your fingertips a little further away and gaze forward towards the top of your mat. Feel the opening into the armpits all the way down into the lats. Breathing. And then walk the hands in, sit your hips towards your heels, fold your left forearm in front of you so it's parallel to the top of the mat, and then the right forearm in front of that. Now begin to walk your fingers away so that they may come off the mat. Maybe they don't go that far, that's fine. Just crossing the arms so that eventually you could just rest your chin on your upper arm. Feeling the nice spread of the shoulder blades opening into the upper part of your back there. Maybe you feel it in the triceps here as well. And then bringing the arms back in and then switching the cross. Right forearm is closest to you, left forearm in front of it, and then walk the fingers away from each other, crossing the arms any amount, and eventually maybe you rest your chin. And bring everything back. Take your hands forward, lift your hips and meet me in tabletop position. Spreading the fingers here. We'll get into the wrist but also into the right ankle and leg. So extend that right foot all the way back, come onto the toes, and now reach the heel back. The shoulders move back with that, so really feel that nice opening into your calf, flexion into the ankle, and then rock forward right onto the tippy toes, maybe even the tops of the toes. Shoulders move forward and rock back again. So in and out of the two. You don't need to rush it. You can go at your own pace though. Sync the breath to the movement. Let's see if you can bring the shoulders forward and back. If you need a little more into the wrist, just bring the hands a little further back. Okay, the next time you reach the heel back, slide that foot all the way over to the left. Press a little more weight into your right hand so you can extend your right rib cage away over to the right, and then turn your gaze to your right toes. Now we're circling that right foot all the way to the right side of the mat, but setting off the mat. You can either slide it or pick it up and see if you can use your leg strength to keep it lifted, and then set it down off the right side of your mat. Turn the toes out, the knee turns out. Left toes flip to face the right side of your mat, and then as you rise, your torso is now facing somewhat towards your left top corner of your mat. Left hand to your hip, right hand to your right knee, and then just move those hips forward and back or side to side. The next time that front knee is stacking over the toes, stay there and hold it. And then Garandasana arms, eagle arms, cross the left arm on top of the right, the backs of the hands meet, or wrap one more time, the palms meet. And then reach your fingertips away so you open into the upper back, start circling down towards the inside of that right leg. Now all the way to the back, left, bring it up. Take a little back bend, reach up and back, and then inside that right leg again, down. Left leg, take it up, reach up, and then circle the other way. Left down, right down, all the way up and back, little back bend. Left down, right, all the way up and back, and then Unfurl the arms, open them to a T, set the hands down, swing your left foot to faces back of the mat again, and then reach your right foot up towards the sky or the ceiling. Flex the foot, tiger curl. Take a breath in. The belly and chest is now lowered. And then exhale, round the spine like you would for cat. Bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, keep the foot flexed. Send the right foot up. Exhale, round the spine, knee to nose. One more inhale. Exhale. As you exhale, hold that pose, tucking it in. Squeeze the heel to the glute a little more. And then set it down. Option to keep the fingertips facing forward, or option to turn them back to face your knees, and a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, lower the belly and chest. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Last round, inhale. Exhale. Turn the fingers forward again. And then extend the left leg back. Come onto the toes and then reach the heel back, shoulders back. Really press that heel away. And then come forward either onto the tippy toes or all the way onto the tops of the toes, shoulders forward and in and out of the two. Maybe if you go a little slower, you have time to really feel and extend a little more. As you send the heel back this time, keep it extended back. Just slide that foot all the way over to the right. Press more into the left hand so you can dome out the left rib cage, and then take your gaze over to the right to those left toes. Now preparing to slide that foot all the way up to the left side. You either slide it or pick it up, engage the leg, and take it all the way off the left side of your mat. Turn the toes out and the knee out. Swing your right toes to face the left side of your mat and rise. The torso is now facing top right corner of your mat. Left hand to the knee, right hand to the hip, moving the hips side to side. As you send the hips towards the toes and the knee towards the left toes, hold it there. Eagle arms. Right elbow comes on top of the left, the backs of the hands meet. Option 1. Option 2, the palms meet. Reach the fingertips away so you feel the spread of the shoulder blades. Now circle down left to the back right. Bring up, back bend. And inside, down, left, right, up and back. And then the other way, reverse it 2 times. As you come up, unfurl the arms, open them to a T. Set your hands down on the mat. Swing your right foot so it faces the back of the mat again. Left foot reaches up for tiger pose. Reach up like you've got a little weight there. And then exhale, round the spine, knee to nose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring in. Squeeze it, engage the core. Inhale, send up. Exhale, squeeze and hold, heel to glute. And then set the knee down. Cat and cow one more time. Turn the fingers back or keep them forward. Inhale. Exhale. So we're preparing the wrists as well. Inhale. Exhale. Third and final inhale. Exhale. Turn the fingers forward. Walk them forward. Shift the shoulders on top of the hands. Send the knees back. Tuck the toes. Spread the shoulder blades and hug your core and ribs in for knee plank. Stay here or pick up the knees. Drive the heels back. Lower the knees. Pick them up and lower. Pick them up, reach, hold. Make a nice long line, hips lifted, not lowered, and not too high. And then lower the knees. Lower all the way to the belly. Untuck the toes, bring the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift up for cobra. Exhale, lower the chest again. Bring the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Fingertip cobra, so bring the fingertips off the mat. Elbows reaching back. See if you can press into the tops of the feet so much that the kneecaps lift. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands alongside the torso, press the palms down. Gaze down so that the neck is long, the back of the neck is long. Option 1, you're just lifting the legs, or you're lifting the chest, or you lift both. Inhale, lift on up. Stay and hold, but don't hold the breath. Gaze down. Squeeze the glutes, lift a little higher. And then set everything down. Hands alongside your chest. Push up, push back. Downward facing dog. Any movements you need in your first downward facing. Reaching the chest towards the thighs, but press the weight equal into the hands and the feet. Relax the head. Steady stillness now in your downward facing. Inhale, the right leg lifts straight and strong. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, round to plank. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, right down the middle, knee to nose, plank position. Inhale, three-legged again. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Step the foot outside the hand. Lower to the back shin. Inhale, sweep the right arm up, gaze up. Exhale, bring the forearm down inside the leg any amount. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, forearm down. Inhale, reach up. Back knee stays down or back knee lifts. Press the heel back. Stay in your open twist. Take a breath in. On your exhale, reach the hand forward. Either you're stepping the back foot up to meet the front and you sit down, or you step it all the way through without touching. Bringing the legs together for boat pose. Reaching the arms forward. Option 1, you stay and hold your boat pose. Option 2, open out, low boat. Inhale, come up, high boat. Exhale, open. Inhale, lift. Open. Lift and hold. And then cross the right shin on top of the left. We're coming up to cross-legged forward fold. If you don't want to try it, you can just go there any way you like. You could use your hands, but you could come onto the outside edges of your feet. Really reach the arms forward. Maybe you take a little rock and then come up to cross-legged forward fold. Right leg is in front of the left. Maybe you walk the hands a little side to side to notice where you feel the stretch more. And when you've found that, you can hold it there. It might be that you prefer to just fold right down the middle. Rolling up the spine, coming up. Shoulders and head last, and then circle the arms out and up. Gaze up to your thumbs. Challenge your balance. Step the feet apart, hip width. Take a breath in. A breath out, hands to heart. With your feet hip width distance, sit back into chair pose and sweep the arms back, chest forward. Send all your weight into your right foot. Pick up the left, step it back. Thunderbolt pose, reach the crown of the head forward and the fingertips back. Engage your inner thighs. Now bring the arms forward, reach them forward alongside the ears. Take a breath in. Breath out, back heel in and down, rise, straighten the front leg, reverse Trikonasana, left hand down, left leg, right arm up and over. To pyramid pose, so bring the arms up, open them out, turn to face the front of your mat, step the back foot out to the side a little more. Bringing the hands to fists, to your low back, or as high up your back as you can. Then reach the chest forward, elbows back. Inhale, exhale, fold halfway. Stay or fold a little deeper. Keeping the elbows lifted, gazing to your right big toe. And then rebend into your front leg. Reach the arms forward, lift the back heel, come up to high lunge, Asta Chandrasana, allowing the hips to come down, so adjust the feet if you need to. Breathing in, breathing out, lift a little taller. Breathing in, breathing out, start sweeping the arms back to that thunderbolt, but then slide the back toes in. Chest is parallel to the mat, lift the back leg, warrior three. Breath in, breath out, set the right hand down for half moon, turn the back thigh and toes out to the left and reach your left hand up. Stay here or bend that lifted leg, find the top of the foot, keep the knee lifting high and reach the hand, press the foot into the hand for Japasana. Bend into the standing leg, lightly step your left foot down again, bringing the arms into cactus, and then double bent leg lunge, so bend deep into that back leg. Bring the shoulder blades together, and now slowly lower that back knee all the way to the mat. Reach the arms forward, send the hips back, pick up the front toes, reach forward for half splits. Come onto the sole of that front foot again, reach the arms up. Anjaneyasana. And then take the arms down, roll the hands back and out to the side. So you bring the shoulder blades together, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Engage the left glute and quad. Vashisthasana supported. Set the left hand down, swing the left foot off the mat, turn to face the right side. Set your right foot down, peel the right hand up. Gaze up or straight ahead. So this right foot could be down, or you could pick it up, or you could bend it and find the top of the foot with the hand. Press the chest to the right and press the foot into the hand. Chapasana with Vashisthasana. Now if your leg is down, find the knee, pick the foot up. Those of us that have the foot, slide the hand to the knee, navigate the foot back up to the top of the mat. Back to your half splits. So option one, just neutral half splits. Option two, diagonal. The left hand takes hold of the right foot, pick it up, step it all the way over to the left side of your mat, and then fold to the outside of that leg. We bend into that front leg, set the foot down, heel toe it back to the right side of your mat. Tuck the back toes, bring the arms up again, and then lift the back knee, high lunge again here. Reach your left hand towards your left calf, and then reach back, lean back, take a little back bend. Maybe you straighten into the front leg. And then rebend, bring both hands up, turn to the left side of your mat for goddess. So heels in, toes out. The palms can now face each other. From your goddess pose, with the upper body, just lean a little to the top of the mat, through center, to the back, to the top of your mat again, and then rest your right forearm to your thigh, left hand up, send your back heel back, and turn your front toes to the top of the mat. Take a side angle, but with the forearm to the thigh for this version. Then the only thing that changes is the front leg straightens, your right hand comes down, Trikonasana. Look down at the mat, set your left hand down, rebend into the front leg, runner's lunge, step back to plank. Lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, sweep up to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. You can exhale out the mouth if you're feeling a little hot. Inhale, the left leg lifts straight and strong. Exhale, squeeze the knee to your left tricep, plank pose. Inhale, three-legged dog again. Exhale, right down the middle, knee to nose, round that knee down. Inhale, back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Step the foot down, lower the back knee. Right hand stays down. Inhale, lift the left hand up, twist. Reach up, gaze up. Exhale, forearm comes down inside the front leg. Inhale, twist and lift. Exhale, bring it in and down. Inhale, lift it up. This time, option to keep the back knee down or pick it up. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in, the left hand reaches forward. Back foot either steps up to the front, you sit down, or you pick the foot up, squeeze the knee in and extend it without touching down, finding Navasana, boat pose. Hold your boat pose, or inhale opens it up to low boat. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, open. Exhale, take it up. Inhale. Exhale, stay and hold. And this time cross the left shin in front of the right, coming up to cross-legged forward fold. You have the option to just come up any way you like or use your hands. Or bring the hands forward, maybe you rock a little. Bring yourself up. Left leg in front of right, forward fold. Again, I encourage you to move a little side to side to feel what is the best stretch for you, and then stay there. And then rounding up the spine nice and slow. Shoulders and head last. Circle the arms out and up. Gaze forward, separate the legs back to hip width. And then hands to heart. Sitting into Utkatasana, chair pose, reaching the hands back there and the chest forward. Send all your weight into your left foot. Right foot steps back, lightly lands, thunderbolt pose. Keep reaching the fingers back, shoulders away from the ears. Breathing in, breathing out. Reach the arms forward alongside the ears now. Engage your inner thighs. Taking it to reverse Trikonasana, back heel in and down, rise of the torso, straighten the front leg, right arm down the right leg, left arm up and over. Side body stretch, breathing in, breathing out. Breath in brings you up in the arms for T, turn to face the top of your mat, just step the back foot out to the right, and then bring your hands to fists, to your back. Bring the elbows away and then lift up tall on your inhale. Exhale, fold halfway, option 1. Option 2, fold a little deeper. Press into the big toe side of the left foot. Take your gaze there. Your inhale brings you to high lunge. So rebend into the front leg, lift the back heel, sweep the arms forward, bring yourself up. Breathing in, breathing out. Make space for the hips to come down. Breath in, lift a little taller. Breath out, sweep the arms back to thunderbolt pose, or take it to your warrior 3. Drag the back toes in, pick it up. to half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Left fingers come down, turn the back thigh and toes to the right, extend the right hand up. Nice strong into the back leg. Little bend in the standing leg. Stay or take your bow shape. Bend the top leg, find the foot, lift the knee, press the foot into the hand. Release the foot, set it back to lunge position, and bring the arms into cactus. So bringing the shoulder blades together and the chest lifts. Double bent leg lunge to bend into that back leg and hold it strong into the back leg. And then set it all the way to the mat. Reach the arms forward, hips back, lift the front toes, active half splits. Rebend into the front leg, reach the arms up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Then take the arms alongside you, make fists and roll them forward and then out to the side. Reach back with the thumbs, lift the chest. Vashisthasana, right hand to the right side of your mat. Right foot swings off. Swing the left leg back, set it down, left arm up, gaze up or straight ahead. Left leg could be down, or you could lift it, or you could bend it, and again find Chapasana. If the leg is down, pick it up. Together we move the hand to the knee, navigate the foot to the top of the mat. Take it back, half splits. So central half splits or diagonal. If you want diagonal, right hand comes to that left foot, pick it up, set it off to the right side, and then fold outside the leg. We bend into that front leg, heel toe it back to the left side of the mat. Tuck the back toes, bring the arms up. High lunge again here. And then moving to goddess. So step your back heel in and down, the heels in, toes out, facing the right side. Keep the arms reaching up tall, leading the upper body to the top, through center, to the back, through center, to the top, and then this time rest your left forearm to your thigh, reach your right arm up, extend your back heel out so you straighten into the back leg, turn the front toes to the front. Side angle. To Trikonasana, straighten into the front leg, left hand down. Rebend into your front leg. Set your hands down to frame the front foot, runner's lunge. Step back to plank. Lower knees, chest and chin. Sweep up to cobra. Now hold your cobra pose and lower the chest. Two more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Fingertip cobra. Fingers off the mat. 3. Inhale. Exhale. Oscillate. Inhale. Exhale. Third and final. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the arms alongside you. Prepare for locust pose. Gaze down. Back of the neck is long. Either lift the legs or just lift the chest. Or lift all. Inhale, lift. Hold, squeeze. And set everything down. Bring your hands in front of you. Rest your forehead. And feel the belly press into the mat with every inhale. Lift the head and take your right arm out to a T. Wrist is in line with your shoulders. Set your left hand alongside you and then roll onto the right side body. Rest your ear down. Gaze towards your toes. Pick up the top leg, bend it. Reach the toes behind you. Keep reaching, keep reaching. So you're making that bow shape again, but set the toes down. And come onto the belly. Switch it. Left hand out to the side. Right hand alongside you. Roll to the left side body. Rest your ear and head. Gaze to the feet. Pick up the top leg, bend it. Reach the toes behind you. Reach them behind you, but almost towards the hand. Set the foot down. Roll back onto the belly. Push back up. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach the chest, your thighs. Exhale, let the head be heavy. Inhale, gaze forward. Step your right foot forward. Turn all 10 toes to face the left long edge of your mat. Bring the hands directly under your shoulders. Check your toes in line. Heels are slightly out, toes are slightly in. We're taking wide-legged with the lower half, but upper body is going to take downward facing on fingertips. So reach the fingertips away from you. Keep reaching them away without the hips moving. You'll know if the hips move because you'll feel the weight transfer to the front of the feet and you'll feel heavier in the fingertips. You want to remain light on the fingertips. Bend the legs if you need to. Now keep the left hand where it is and thread the right arm under. Take hold of your left leg anywhere and bring yourself to twist towards the back of your mat. Unwind, set the right fingertips down, twist and thread the left hand under towards the right leg. Unwind, set the hands down again. If tripod headstand is in your practice, you could go there, but only go there if it's in your practice, setting up your hands and head in a tripod position, engaging your core, engaging your legs, circling the legs out and up, pointing with the toes, squeezing the glute. Taking the legs out wide again, slowly. Set the feet down. Back to where we started. Walk the hands underneath the shoulders. Turn your front toes to face the front of the mat, bend into that leg. And then walk the hands away from you again. So warrior two legs, but with upper body in down dog. Stay here. Or play with straightening into that front leg and then rebending. When it's straight, turn the toes to face the left long edge of the mat. Again, send the heel out, lift up halfway a little here. And switch it to the back of the mat. So turn the left toes to face the back and bend into that leg. And then play with straightening and bending into that back leg now. And as it straightens, turn the toes again to face the long edge. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Engage the legs and core. Bend the legs if you need to. Inhale, rise. Arms circle out and up. Exhale, open the arms to a T. Heel toe the feet closer together. Keep heel toeing till you're right in the middle of your mat. And then turn to face me, or however works best for you. We're going to come onto our shins, so you could slowly lowering by lifting the heels and then setting the shins and knees down. So for a couple of rounds of Ustrasana, camel pose, let's set up for our first round. Tuck the toes with me here. Roll the shoulders forward first so that we can really lift them up and back and bring the shoulder blades together. Option to bring your hands to your hamstrings. Option one, let's just take our camel pose here, squeezing the glutes, pressing the thighs forward, lifting the chest, dropping the chin back. The heart rate will get up in your back bend. You should feel nice and open and strong after the other poses we've taken. Bring yourself up, hands to heart. Couple of breaths before we go into our second round. So you can stick with hands to your hamstrings. Maybe you feel open enough now to bring the hands to your heels, bringing the shoulder blades together, lifting the chest, dropping the chin back, gazing up. Squeeze and engage a little more. Become so aware in the pose. And then hands to heart, bring it up, sit onto your heels. So there is a tutorial for floating camel on a YouTube short from me, but we will break it down just a little bit. So absolutely you have the option to go straight into one of those two that we've already done. If you want to take floating camel with me, sit your hips inside the heels, or vice versa, sit the heels outside the hips. Bring your hands to the soles of your feet, wrapping the fingers around the outside edges. All the engagement as before, shoulders up, back, shoulder blades together. Lift the chest, engage the rhomboids. Now press the hands into the feet so the arms now start to feel strong. Squeeze the glutes, lift the hips. Stay here for a moment and gaze forward and down. Don't tip the chin back yet. If it feels good, send more weight back. Engage in the thighs, pick up the knees. And then if it feels good, drop the gaze back. Everything comes back down to starting point. Hit the pause button if you want to try that again. If not, we're going to come to start to cool down. Take your legs into seated wide-legged. Engaging the feet here for a moment. Bring the hands alongside your hips so you can just pick up the bottom and tilt the pelvis. And then lift up tall with your inhale. Exhale, reach forward any amount. Keep the legs nice and engaged. Press into the heels. Walk the hands in, bring the spine up. Twisting to the right. So the right hand, reach as far behind you as you can, not towards the hip, as far behind you as you can. Set the left fingertips in front. Now press into both fingers and twist your upper body towards the right. So the left fingers are pressing to the back of the mat. Your right fingers are pressing to the top. But use the core to also help you twist. If it feels good, bring your left hand outside the right thigh. Unwind the head, unwind the torso. Left fingertips as far behind you as you can, right fingertips right in front of you. Spine lifts up tall. Press into the fingers and engage the core and twist now to the left. And if it feels good, right hand comes outside the left thigh. Unwind the head, unwind the torso, fall right back down the middle again. See if you have more space now for the second round. Walk the spine up, all the way up. Bring the legs together and we'll slowly come onto our backs. So use the core a little here, reach the arms forward, round the spine back, and then slowly lower all the way onto your back. Bringing the thighs in towards the chest and hug around the shins. Move a little side to side. And then reaching the arms out, extend the feet up, just circle the ankles one way and the other. Set the feet down, bump the hips to the left, squeeze the knees up again into your chest and drop them over to the right. Keep the left shoulder blade down. Bring the knees back up through center. Squeeze them nice and tightly in, set the feet down, pick up the glutes or the hips and send them to the right this time. Now squeeze the knees in again and then drop them to the left, keeping the right shoulder blade down this time. Engage your core, bring the knees back up through center. Bring the whole torso right down the middle and then taking yourself into your shavasana. And maybe just to start off with, you rest one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Dirga pranayama to clear out the system. 3-part breath, 1 inhale. Inhale to the belly, the rib cage. Inhale to the chest, a little more to the rib cage, all the way into the belly, everything expanded. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose to your chest, a little more to the rib cage, and then finally all the way into your belly. Exhale out through the mouth with sound. Inhale to the chest, the rib cage and the belly. Exhale, let everything go. Use every exhale now as you follow with your natural rhythm of breath to just let everything soften and relax. You could open the arms back out and let the palms face up. Taking you through guided shavasana relaxation now. If you will, I invite you to imagine or visualize in your mind's eye a warm, glowing light. We'll start to fill the body with that warm, glowing light, like we're painting the inside. So once you have that light in your mind's eye, we'll start with the left toes, the left foot, the ankle, lower leg, the knee, and the upper leg. Left fingers and thumb to the palm and the top of the hand into the wrist. The lower arm to the elbow, upper arm to the shoulder. Left limbs filled with that warm, glowing light. Maybe you even start to feel a tingling sensation or an extra warmth. Filling up now with the right toes, the right foot, into the ankle, and the lower leg to the kneecap, to the upper leg, to the right fingers and hand, wrist, lower arm and elbow, upper arm to your shoulder. Left and right side body filled with a warm glowing light, rejuvenated and at rest. Moving through the torso now three-dimensionally, starting right at the pelvic bowl and spiraling up three-dimensionally, circling up with this warm glowing light, painting the inside all the way up to the chest area, into the neck, and then finally into your head and your face, to the crown of your head. Your whole body now filled with this warm, glowing light, surrendering to this moment completely, feeling at peace. And now I invite you to bring both hands to your heart space, wherever that is for you in your mind's eye. And start filling that area with the color green. Green for your heart chakra. So visualize that whole area now filled with green light. It now starts to seep out. So all that love and compassion you have for yourself, reaching out to others and to the universe, to all living things. A quiet mind, a quiet body, your savasana. Stay in your savasana whilst I read a quote for you from Jack Cornfield. A peaceful heart is not a withdrawal from life, but rather coming back into ourselves, to remember the place that neither grasps, nor judges, or hates. Now repeat to yourself, I am kind to myself. I allow love to fill me up, guide me in all my actions. I am able to let go of the past. I forgive myself and others. I love myself and others fearlessly. As you begin to now awaken from your shavasana, move slowly, keep the eyes closed, take anything your body needs right now. Maybe you want to hug the thighs in again or stretch out the body, taking a yawn. And then rolling onto your side and pause a moment there. Use your hands now to bring yourself up. Meet me in any seat with the hands together in Anjali Mudra. Gratitude for our mind, body, breath connection, sending love and light to everyone. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Thamsita Adai. Namaste. Thank you so much for your heart chakra practice with me today, for joining me in lengthening and strengthening your body, hopefully leaving you feel really good. Thank you so much for being here. If the class worked well for you today, give it a like and subscribe to the channel to support me. I would really appreciate that. And to keep a check on future classes. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.